To hear the Castries City Council tell it, this has to do with stalls designed for vendors, stalls that are not being used. On Sunday, the CCC removed the vending equipment vendors had been using instead from the Castries Market. Deputy Town Clerk Von Louis Fernand says the approved stands are more conducive to doing business at the market. He says the equipment used by vendors is unsightly and attracts pests and rodents.
There are lots of stands that are free. We spent a lot of money to create those stands, but there are some people who will just not use the stands at all. And it's very strange because these very people are supposed to pay $3 to use whatever rag or wherever they are operating. Why don't you use the stands that actually we spend so much money on to create for their very purpose? Use the stands and pay the same amount of money.
The vendors say they were not given any warning that their trays would be removed. These two, Valencia Perino and Manot, are calling for an explanation.
They did not inform us that they would have come and cleaned around the market. They took our chairs, trays, everything. So what they want us to do? Things hard already in St. Lucia. Some of us are single mothers, single parents, have our bills to pay. They have no regard for vendors. They always mistreating us. They just come in and do things that they doesn't inform us.
No warning, nothing. What I'm saying, if they want us to move from there, send a letter for us. Tell us to take out our thing from there. They send no warning for us. Every day when they have meeting, they used to send a letter for us. They send nothing for us. So we want to know what's going on in the market and what's going on with the government in St. Lucia.
Louis Fernand says sufficient warning was given to vendors. He says the move became necessary because of the unsightly scene vendors presented at the facility.
We have been trying to put things in a very orderly manner, arrange things in a very orderly manner, and so the market vendors have been warned on several occasions that the presence of a lot of these concrete stands, as it were, or blocks, from which some of them actually put their umbrellas, and some of the trays which are actually on the ground. We have told them in no uncertain terms that it does not look sightly, that we'd prefer to see some of those trees, in fact the trees off the ground, and that we indicated at least 2 feet off the ground.
One vendor, Merced One, says she cannot vend inside the market because it is not conducive to conduct business.
We cannot sell inside there because there are a big pool of water. When you see the rain come, it's giving us right on our knees. We cannot stay inside there to sell. We have our trays, we have nice pieces of carpet, we cover it, and we have it on stands, we have our chairs. We cannot sell on the ground.
The vendors are demanding answers from their respective representatives and from the government. Meanwhile, the Deputy Town Clerk says he remains open to vendors conducting their business at the market, but they have to do so using proper approved equipment. Carmi Joseph, HTS News, Channel 4.